Welcome to the mathematics of my channel. In this video we are going to solve this interesting integral, indefinite integral x to the 3 times n plus x to the 2 times n plus x to the n times 2 times x to the 2n plus 3 times x to the n plus 6 raised to the 1 over n power with respect to x. Okay, how to begin? First let us do some algebra. So here first I am going to divide this part by x, so we can write here x to the n over x. Now we should multiply by x, so here x times, here we have 2x raised to the 2n power plus 3 times x raised to the n power plus 6 raised to the 1 over n power dx. Okay, then here if we divide this part by x, we know we will have x to the 3n minus 1 plus here x to the 2n minus 1 plus x to the n minus 1 times. Now if we multiply x by x, this part we know it's mean we should multiply inner terms by x to the n power, because x to the n times 1 over n will have x. So here we can write now 2 times x to the 2 times n times x to the n plus 3 times x to the n times x to the n plus 6 times x to the n raised to the 1 over n power dx. Okay, then here I am going to rewrite this term plus x to the 2n minus 1 plus x to the n minus 1, and now we can simplify here 2 times x to the 2n plus n, so 3 times n plus here 3 times x to the 2n plus 6 times x to the n raised to the 1 over n dx. Okay, now now we can use a substitution for this part. So if we take 2 times x raised to the 3n plus 3 times x raised to the 2n plus 6 times x to the n is equal to u. Now differentiate. So here we have 3 times n, so here 2, so 6 times n x raised to the 3n minus 1 plus again here 6 times n x to the 2n minus 1 plus here 6 times n x to the n minus 1 dx is equal to here this is equal to u. So here du. Okay, then we know we have here 6 times n, 6 times n, 6 times n, so 6 times n is a common factor, so 6 times n x to the 3n minus 1 plus x to the 2n minus 1 plus x to the n minus 1 dx is equal to du. Okay, then our integral, now we can write this is equal to, now we know this part is equal to u, so u to the 1 over n, so integral u to the 1 over n times, now this part we know this part times dx is equal to du over 6 times n, so du over 6 times n. Now 1 over 6 times n is a constant, and if we integrate u to the 1 over n, we know u to the 1 over n plus 1 over 1 over n plus 1 plus c. Now we can write the answer here. If we take common denominator, we know this n get cancelled, and we have here 1 over 6 times n plus 1 times, now u is equal to we know u is equal to 2 times x raised to the 3n plus 3 times x raised to the 2n plus 6 times x to the n and raised to the n plus 1 over n power plus c. Okay, this is the answer. If you like this type of videos, please subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching.